Good morning student, this is Shailesh Kumar and now we are on channel Think Math, Think Different, Zara Hatke. So, in this video, our topic of discussion is unitary method. Unitary method is an important method in mathematics that we normally use in our daily life. So, its understanding must be there for a mathematics student. Okay, so let us watch this video and try to understand the full concept of this method. Now let me introduce through an example to this method to you students. Say what is the method is this. This method is having three parts. In one part, the given part. The first part is called the given part, where as for example I take some flags. Okay, there are 4 flags. Okay student, now this is a given part. If it is given that the cost of these 4 flags is 80 rupees. Okay, what I said, if the cost of these 4 flags are 80 rupees, then what will be the cost of same type of 7 flags? Okay, so you see how many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So the 7 flags are there and I have to find the cost of these. So in my left hand this was the given part and in my right hand this is the part whose value I have to find. Okay student, now how will I reach from this question part to that answer part? Now this approach is called the unitary method. In the unitary method we will take the help of this given part to find the cost of a single flag. Okay, this single unit's cost will be find out and this will be used to find the cost of the question part. Okay, we will use this cost of this single unit to find the answer of the question part. So student, this method is called the unitary method, where firstly the cost or the value of the one unit is being find out and that is used to find out the required as per the question. So how this applicable in the question we will learn in this video. So student, for the 100% concept clarity and so many questions regarding unitary method, you must watch this video till end. The video may be lengthy, but it will give you the 100% concept clarity and the solution of the all type of questions and the situations in the real life. So student, let us start this video. The topic is unitary method. Good morning student, this is Shailesh Kumar and now in this video we are going to solve the question regarding unitary method. Unitary method is a important method in mathematics when we have to find the value of some quantity that been asked. In this type of question we will give the value of some quantities and after that we have to find the value of some asked quantities. So as in the question you can see here, the example is 100 gram of flour make 14 chapatis. Okay, if we take this quantity, then with this quantity we can make these number of products. Okay, now the question is how many chapatis will 150 gram will make. Now here you can see the in the question part it has been asked that if I take 150 gram flour instead of 100 gram of flour, then how many chapatis there will be ready. Okay, so we can say that in the first given point, there is the given point, the information is provided to us, and in the second point the question has been asked. So we will start from the given part. Here in this type of question where we will have to apply unitary method, we will see the question here which thing is or which term is given us twice. Here you will see that 100 gram and here 150 gram. So the quantity of flour has been given in the complete statement, that is twice. Okay, so 100 gram and 150 gram. And what has been asked? The number of chapatis, and the number of chapatis has been given only one time. Okay, so in order to solve this question, firstly you will mark a equal to symbol and you will write what has been asked or what is given only once, that on the right hand side of the equal to sign. So okay students, now what is the 14 chapatis? And 14 chapatis can be made with the quantity of 100 gram of flour. So I will make here the sentence. 100 gram of flour can make 14 chapatis. Now the second step is we will have to apply the main part of this unitary method, that is 1. Okay, we will write 1 in place of 100 gram. Okay, so 1 gram of flour can make how many chapatis? Student, when we reduce the quantity of the flour, that is we are making it 1 from 100, in that case we will divide. Okay, so I will divide 14 by 100. Okay, so how many chapatis? These much chapatis. Okay, now actual what is the question? That the quantity of flour is given 150 gram. So I will write 150 gram. When the quantity is increased, then we have to multiply. So student, this is the unitary method. Multiply 150. Okay. Now we have to solve this. I will write it again, 150 over 100. Now 0 cancel with 0. Now 15 and 10 both are divisible on the table of 5. So 5 3 the 15, 5 2 the 10. Okay. Now 2 will exactly divide 14. So 7 is the answer. 7 multiply 3. Now 7 multiply 3, that is 21 chapatis. Chapatis. So my answer is 150 gram flour will make how many chapatis? 21 chapatis. Okay. So I will write 150 gram flour will make how many chapatis? 21 chapatis. This is the answer. So student, this was the unitary method. If you understand this question, then Please don't forget to subscribe our channel Think Math, Think Different Zara Hatke, and press the bell button to get the notifications of the latest videos. Student, we have done this question as per the unitary method. Now the main thing is to solve this fraction. Okay, so here we have to solve this to find the exact answer, that the number of tables. So for this I am going to show you how you will divide these fraction so as to get the answer correctly. So firstly I will write this fraction here. Now student, you can clearly see that this one is divisible by 5 and this one is also divisible by 5. Okay, so if you divide both this one and this one by 5, then what you get? If you divide this by 5, then your answer is 3, and if you divide this by 5, then what will you get? We do it here. 3 2 5 is divided by 5. 5 6 are 30. Now 5 7s are 35. Okay, now we will take 3 and 2. If we are taking 2 digits, then we will write 0. Now 5 6 are 30 and 2, and I will take 5 more, then 5 5s are 25. Now here after cancellation in the denominator I get 7065. Now student, you will see that 7 plus 6 13, 13 plus 5 18. Now sum of the digit is 7 plus 6 plus 5, that is 18. Okay, here if the sum of the digit is 18, then this number is divisible by 3. Okay, so I can exactly divide this by 3. So I divide this. Now 3 to the 6, 3 3 the 9, 3 5s are 15, 3 5s are 15. Now 2 3 5 5, 2 3 5 5. Okay student, now we will have to see that this is dividing the upper one exactly or not. For this I will divide. Now 2355. I don't know the table of this. For this I have to multiply with 2. 2 5s are 10. 2 5 the 10 plus 1 11, carry 1. 2 3 the 6 plus 1 7, and 2 2s are 4. So on the table of 2 I write 4 7 1 0. Now 6 0, 14 minus 7, that is 7. Clear? And it is 5. Now 2 3 5 5. Again I will go for the next counting up to 3. 3 5 the 15, 3 5 the 15 plus 1 6, carry 1. 3 3 the 9, 9 plus 1 10, carry 1. 2 3 the 6 plus 7. You see, this exactly divide this at 23. Okay, so we can write this is exactly dividing at 23. So student, here you will see your division skill are required to find the actual answer. So what is my answer? That is 23. So I will not write all these calculation in my solution part, and just for your convenience I have done this to avoid any confusion. Now I will write that my answer is 23 tables. Okay student, in this way we have solved this question. If you have any doubt, then you can send me in the comment section. But if you have don't any doubt, then please like, share and subscribe our channel. Think Math, Think Different, Zara Hatke.